coming right towards me.
I'm done. Everything's not right. I'm still a long ways from Glasgow.
Power of that water right there.
And this is Casey's ground crew, and he's gonna die because this is the best he's got.
Howdy folks, my name's Casey. I'm here to take you on an awesome adventure. So we're about to do the MR 340. It's the longest non-stop paddle race in, I believe, the world. It's 340 miles. You don't have to stop. There's a lot of checkpoints where you can stop, but this is where it's at. So you can see some kayaks out there on the Missouri. So you can see the pace that they're floating. They're actually moving pretty good, which is awesome. But tomorrow, I think there's 640 people that are gonna start right here, and we're all gonna take off that way. And we are in Kansas City. That's the Kansas City skyline. And we are gonna end up right near St. Louis. So this is awesome. I need to get my boat unloaded, need to get checked in. My dad and my stepmom are walking around up there. So got a lot to do today. Rest up and get ready for tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome.
Our boat is set for check-in.
And then I still haven't paddled that boat. I was going to paddle the 6
Station 2 waiver check-in and check-in. And then there's Station 3 and at least the Station 4. And then we'll be done. Just talked to a guy on a paddleboard back there, and he said that he'll never do it in a kayak again. He said he loves the paddleboard because he can sit up, stand up, lay down, do yoga on it. He said do whatever he wants. So. All right, so this is the first real look at the Missouri River, and it has got some real flow to it. It is cruising. So the faster it's going, the better. This boat's pretty cool. It looks insanely uncomfortable. The variety of boats is pretty cool. See a lot of the Winonas, I don't know if they're Kevlar or carbon fiber. They're very light. Like everything is designed to be light in this one. Aluminum, little pads. Looking for speed. And the Stellars. Seen a couple surf skis. Wow, this thing is huge. This Old Town Ocean kayak. That thing's gonna be comfortable, at least. Wow.
I switched the racks around, but not at the points, but they feel more stable. And if we get a lot of wind tonight, do you mind if they stay like that?
I really don't. Yeah. Another surf ski there. I think it'd be hard to do a surf ski for that long. Or even like the Stellar, it's so narrow. Like a little needle in the water. Over on this side we got people stacking their boats up. So check-in's only been going on for 52 minutes and there's already this many boats, but they're just gonna keep getting stacked up in here. Yeah, that one's nice. See how thin some of these are. It's only a couple layers, it looks like. Very nice. Oh, the Seascape too. This thing looks sturdy. So we just arrived at Kaw Point. It is 5:15, and it's pretty nice the way they're parking everybody. They got marshalers bringing everybody in. Everyone says that Kaw Point's going to be too busy to park at, and it normally is. Looks like we got lucky and there were spots available. So.
Walking down to the ramp. All right, here we are, putting the boat in the water.
You're an amazing person to do this on that.
Well, thank you, and you don't even know me. That's why he said it. He don't know you. That's why he said it.
All right, just launched from Kaw Point. There's a lot of boaters getting in the water. It is currently 5:30, and there's probably about 6 boats in the water right now. I just got passed by the guy. He has a YouTube channel, Fit Over 67. He's awesome, but he's in a Kruger Seawind. But he's going up onto the bank over there. But he just drove past and said hi. You can see getting a few more boats out here. It's 10 after 6. There's probably 40 boats. Anxiety's building. This could be awesome.
Walk right in, all you sinners and saints. Tonight's the night we're gonna take off these chains. Some moves will mend.
5 minutes, Singles, you have 5 minutes.
Came with one and now we're all out of time. This romance with ignorance has left us behind.
4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Woo! Look at him go. Woohoo! Woo!
All right, let's go. All right, this is the confluence. This is the big change getting on the Missouri right here. See, it's nicely turned up. I haven't seen one boat get spun around, so. Coming up on downtown Kansas City. Nice line of kayakers in front of me. Probably just a couple behind me, not many. The lady right here on the paddleboard, she built that paddleboard herself, and she did it over COVID time period. But pretty cool. There's the hotel we stayed at last night, and then I don't know if it shows up on the camera, there's a line of people watching us pass. Great big old barge. It's not moving, but it's getting ready to. We got the tug on the back, ready to push the thing along. Pretty interesting thing here is a bunch of water coming through it, a dam of some sort. There's a kayaker just came out up here. Looks like they're gonna be able to make it to shore. Yeah, so we're at about 10 o'clock, right by this industrial area. Got a lot going on. But the sun's out, it's hot, starting to sweat. The line is really thinning out of boaters. We're kind of like stretched out. I can see them all along the coast here. So you can kind of see them as they trail off. Yeah, I'm not sure what place I'm in. I don't really care about that, but I did learn that I need to maintain at least 6 miles an hour, or 6.2, to beat the Reaper. Luckily, we've been averaging just over 7, so we've been cruising along pretty easy. So I can get back to it. I really won't probably. Oh, getting passed by the first tandem. That's awesome. Oh, and there's another tandem. So yeah, it's 10:15 right now. So we've been going for 3 hours and getting past for the first time. They started an hour behind us. That's awesome. So this group 4 in the canoe, they're all single blade paddles and they're taking turns switching to double bladed paddles. So I don't know if I should switch to my double blade too, follow suit. I think I'll wait just a little bit longer. There's the first paddle stop on the route. You can see all the volunteers out there. I don't think very many people are stopping there though. The dragon boat, that's awesome. Then being drafted by 2409. Alright, so we're just now 11:30, so 4.5 hours in. And we're just hitting the 30-mile mark. There's the second paddle stop right there. Doing pretty good. I think I'm going to swap paddles and go to the double blade. Just my arms are getting a little tired, and see how that works. And I just had snacks, refilled my water, so I'm kind of using this as a rest area, but not for long. Not getting out of the boat and just making some modifications. All right. Oh yeah, this double blade, this is how I'm gonna get this race done. Just alternating between the two paddles. This one's really wet, like I'm splashing a lot of water on top of the boat, but it feels good to change positioning with the arms, and I think this might be faster, just because I'm having more paddle time, like the paddle in the water, the blade in the water. But I'm not really hitting the deck too much, which I was worried about. Yeah, this is good stuff. Right. Yeah, using this double blade paddle is so much faster. You can see the group behind me. I'm nowhere near them anymore. And then I've almost caught this group. This group of 5 has been about this distance from me for a long time. So they're going the pace that I'm going with the double bladed paddle. But yeah, this is definitely a race. With Everglades Challenge, there's a lot of times to take breaks and kind of enjoy it, look at the scenery. With this, it really feels like a race. Like by not paddling, I'm watching that group kind of drift away, and I'm ready to start paddling again because I don't want them to get away, and I don't want those people catching up to me. So the difference between Everglades Challenge and the MR340 is this is definitely a race. So we'll see how I feel in another 5 or 6 hours. I'm hoping to make Waverly or Glasgow, Glasgow by 6 o'clock tonight, and I think I can. So I'm gonna push. All right. But we just passed paddle stop number 3 right back there. The heat of the day is definitely, it is hot right now. It is 1:45, and we've gone 37 miles according to the Garmin, but the Garmin, the way it tracks, it's not the accurate amount. But yeah, so we're somewhere around 40 miles. Feeling pretty good. And yeah, that's it. There's another group of paddlers right up here. I'm trying to catch up to them. And I'm gonna have to slow my pace down a little bit just because it is hot and I'm losing a lot of sweat. So I've been drinking a lot of water and electrolytes, but I don't want to sweat out too much and get heat stroke or anything. So slowing down just a touch, eating some snacks, drinking some water. All right, back to it. There's a dredge boat working. I don't know where the pump is. I guess inside that house. But coming out the back onto the barge is all the muddy water, collecting all the sand. Pretty neat. All right, we got our first barge coming. He's blowing his horn way up here around the bend. And I can see the wake coming off of it. It is a pretty good wake. So this will be fun.
He's gonna go river right.
They got the spotter on the front just in case they do run over somebody. They can just know about it. Pretty cool. Yeah, here's the wake from the empty barge. Maybe a foot, foot and a half. That second one's 2 foot, but yeah, pretty gentle. We got some nasty water right there. Wow, those are like 4 foot. Look at that. That's coming right towards me. Woo! That's pretty good. Probably right where it gets into the shallows. These 3- and 4-man canoes got a lot of speed behind them. Pretty impressive. This is the 4th paddle stop up here. A lot of people up there. It's even a camper. But it's 2:20 and feeling pretty good. My triceps are a little sore, so I'm just trying to lighten my paddle stroke a little bit, but other than that I feel pretty good. There's a lot of driftwood right through here. It's been that way for a mile or so. Easy to navigate around right now, but when it gets dark, it's going to be a little bit harder. I don't know if you can see on the surface of the water, the ripples. Got a bit of a headwind. And man, I'm just getting gassed out. Almost to the checkpoint though. Got a rower. Here's a good visual of some debris. The log here, and then a whole scattered mess of logs up ahead. Getting passed by more tandems. And that guy with his pedal drive. And this kayak is another Water Tribe member, Captain Agave. And he did the Everglades Challenge in a Kruger, so that's pretty cool. I'm cramping up something fierce. It's a 540. I've gone 72 miles, 71.5 on here. I got definitely heat exhaustion happening. Just trying to get to Waverly. I just need to float for a minute. All right, there it is, Waverly. That is such a challenge all in of itself. To get here by 8 o'clock to beat the Reaper, it is 10 to 6. And man, what a challenge that's been. But look at all the volunteers. They got booths, they got all kinds of stuff there. Very cool. They have this ramp here, and then there's another ramp down there. I'm not stopping, I'm going to keep paddling, but very cool to see. A lot of support. Then my stats on here, looks like my average was 6.4 miles an hour, so not too bad. I'll show all the people at the second landing. So both of the pullouts at Waverly are very popular. There's a lot of people getting out right here, taking a little break. So I will not be one of them. Yeah, I was in real trouble back there with the cramps. I was just locked up really tight. Luckily I was able to shake them loose and actually feel pretty good right now, so that's why I'm pressing on. I don't need to get out and stretch or do anything, so I just need to take it easy and pace myself. And now I can. I don't have to push as hard. A bald eagle. That's awesome. And the kind of parasail, that's pretty awesome. Nice little flyover. The guy came down to drag his feet on the ground. Looks like a lot of fun. Get that sunset on the MR340. Beautiful. Got some paddlers right behind me. All right. Be a nice night, it looks like. So we have the sun setting on one side and the moon rising on the other side. That's pretty cool. All right, well, give you a little update. There's Miami, and it's busy and it's loud, and there's a lot of action going on up there. Yeah, see, I'm glad I'm not stopping there to sleep. So we're pressing on to Glasgow. I'm gonna try and get there, meet up with my dad and Peg, and try and sleep for just a couple hours. I should get there around 4-ish, 3:34 in the morning. It's currently 10:30-ish, and I'm just now passing Miami, so doing pretty good. Not upset with the speed, but yeah, I gotta keep going. Every time I stop paddling, people pass me. So, all right. Well, it's 2 o'clock. And my stomach is just a wreck. I'm so nauseous, and I just can't kick it. I even put Dramamine pouches on, thinking maybe, you know, like, even though it's flat water, maybe I was getting seasick or something, but that's not working. I'm trying to eat sugar. I just feel like I'm done. Everything is not right. I'm still a long ways from Glasgow, so just try and limp myself there. That's the plan. But I don't know if a nap's going to do it for me to help me press on, but we'll see what happens. All right, just came up with the contingency plan. Luckily, I got passed by a tandem kayak, and they said they're going to Dalton Bottoms. I wasn't even tracking that as a location, so I found it on the map. Going there, it's just a couple miles ahead, so much quicker than going all the way to Glasgow. So at least I can get out, lay the pad down, wait for my dad to get there. But, rough. Meant to film it, but forgot. But the boat is up and on the banks, so head up there and find my dad. I get a shot of you guys, my savior helpers. And then it's still pretty foggy down there, but we're gonna go ahead and launch anyway. Yeah, since we're up and moving, no point being here. Another barge coming today, so gotta be ready for that. All right, that was such a good stop at a critical time where I was not well. I'm still not well. I'm still really nauseous. Got an anti-nausea pill, so hopefully that helps. Just carrying the kayak down, the canoe, put it back in the water. I'm exhausted. So we got lots of fog, a barge coming, but we're going. Whew. Despite feeling so bad, it sure is pretty. What a morning. There's a barge right here just in the fog. That's pretty neat. Luckily it's on shore. There is a barge coming today, so I have to watch out for that. Alright, we're in the fog now. Yeah, can't really see much. Just going by the compass and the map now. I'm using this chart. It's pretty accurate. That's Raceal's new river map, which shows the channel, which is great. So we've been out of the fog for a minute, but there's two people in front of me. The guy on the left, as we were in the fog, he was going the other way. So I saw his numbers. I was like, "You're on the MR340?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "We're going that way." So he had to turn around. But yeah, I don't know if he looked at his phone and got spun around and then looked up and went straight or what. But yeah, he didn't realize he was trudging the wrong way. And we're about an hour from Glasgow. So my guess is that's where he started from. So pretty crazy. All right, there's the checkpoint, Glasgow. See a lot of kayaks there, which is a good sign. A lot of people loading, getting ready to put into the water. And then up ahead I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So a lot of people just launched. It's 8:30 in the morning. So. No, I'm passing. So I didn't take a lot of breaks yesterday, and it really affected me. So today I'm taking more breaks and enjoying it, and this is actually really nice. Just kind of floating down river at about 4 miles an hour, 3.5 miles an hour. This log jam is humongous. It's built up like crazy. It's the bend in the river. It comes a long ways from that way. Then I'll just get smashed right there. That's about 15 feet tall. So today's been so slow. I've only gone 35 miles and it's noon. So in 6 hours, 35 miles. That's crazy. Now the river's just so wide and it's slow. Like it's hard to get a good speed. It's still pretty though. The safety boat just came by and then went all the way to the shore away from me. And I was like, come back, give me some of that. Just something different than the flat water. Little baby wakes, he was too far away. Yeah, they do drive-bys to check on everybody. They run up and down the whole course. So, pretty nice. All right, we're paddling up to Franklin's Island, where I'm gonna get a care package drop, a little resupply. I'm really looking forward to a sandwich, some bread, some carbs. So they got me that, some ice, and some crackers and things. All right, now I'm not gonna get out. This will just be a real quick stop.
This guy will grab you right here, Casey.
Okay.
Stay in that boat. Don't get out.
You look fantastic.
You look fantastic. You actually been out all night? How am I doing?
Great.
I'm gonna give you a 2-minute thing of what I got.
Okay.
We got you the tablets you wanted.
Yeah.
Salt tablets.
How salty or slippery is this place?
Okay.
Not too bad.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
Water.
Yeah, it feels like it.
Water bladder's got ice in it.
Oh, awesome.
What else? Oh, you got a bunch of snacks. Knock yourself out, big boy.
Okay, all right. I'm not sure where I'm going to stop tonight. I'll let you guys know, but yeah, just play it by ear.
Well, hopefully it's not in the middle of my casino.
Be considerate.
Right? All right.
You ready?
See you guys. Thanks.
All right, love you.
Love you. See ya.
Good luck.
Carry
Have
on.
fun. He's looking good.
Yeah, current's really cooking right at
Good.
this. Comes right in here, bounces off.
This is his second
It's like
stop.
a nice bank shot on a pool game, you know,
Yeah.
it's coming in.
And away he goes.
extra push from here and you can watch.
Oh, look at that. I got a real meal from A&W. That's awesome. That's a good drop right there. Oh yeah, French fries, 2 burgers in there. Oh, so good. A good meal, cold drink, ice. Do you hear that? So nice. All right, well, I feel like really refreshed. We'll see how long this stays. Hopefully I don't get sick from eating that much. We'll see. So, all right. River's big and wide, very slow. Still averaging 6.2. I just checked. So if I'm getting 6.2, that's pretty decent. All right, let's make some miles. I just realized something. For the first time in this race, I don't see another racer. So all the way in front, no racers. And behind us, no racers. That's a first. Here's some cool scenery you don't get in Florida. Big rock faces. There's like caves in it, and a bunch of bats are flying around the opening. That's pretty neat. Little rooms back in there. Power of that water right there. So we just got into the shade of this cliffside and the clouds. Oh no, we didn't. The clouds are what's doing it. Maybe I am going delirious. So the sun just blocked so the clouds just blocked the sun, and I realized that it was like the first time today that I've been in the shade. It's just been another one of those hot ones. From like 1 o'clock to about 4, and it's 5 now, but it's cooler now. But 1 o'clock to 4, man, it's just roasting hot here. So finally getting bearable, but again, it's zapped me. So not as bad as yesterday, which is good, but yeah, I'm gonna have to refresh myself here. This checkpoint right here is really popular too. Looks like Topper's Landing. A lot of people hanging out up there. A couple kayaks being loaded onto vehicles too, though. And then there's 3 or 4 that are out on the banks. Oh, Cooper's Landing. It's another impressive log jam. Like full-on trees stacked up in there. That's crazy. The river gets wild. All right, the sun is setting on day 2. Mileage is 82, and we're going 10 more, so I'll have 92 miles. So not real far. Tomorrow is going to be the real challenge. There's 117 miles left. So, all right. The water just got stirred up by a boat, so it's got all kinds of pinks and blues and purples in there. Pretty neat. And then coming from behind the trees right here is the full moon, and it looks so big in person. Yeah, it's as zoomed in as I can get with the camera. Pretty neat. That moon rises so fast. It's crazy. What a beautiful night though. Alright, I didn't film it, but we just got in here and it was tricky. It's nighttime, so you can't really see it, but there's a little wing dike right here and you have to circle around that and then get in. It was a little frustrating. And the van is almost a quarter mile away. So All right, so the boat is secure for the night. Now we're gonna just walk up and got the tent together. I'm ready to go to bed. I'm gonna sleep for a couple hours and then we're heading out. All right, in a rare moment, there's not a lot of cars. Our night at Jefferson City is done. It's 2:30 in the morning. Hope to be on the water by 3.
This stuff, his little home packed away. Get a look at it in the light.
Almost got down the hill.
All right, we'll see you at some point.
Yeah. I'll let you know if I need anything.
All right.
All right, just now leaving Jeff City, back on the water. Look at that. Beautiful sunrise, 5 in the morning. We are just over 12 miles into the day, so we are on course to finish by 10 o'clock. But that is something really pretty to look at, and I'm headed that direction, so pretty nice. I just can't get over this sunrise. It is so pretty. I know the saying goes, orange in the morning, a sailor's worn, and it's really bright orange down the bottom, so we'll probably get some storms later, but man, it's worth it. All right, this is the last shot of this morning's sunrise, but this is one of the most beautiful sunrises I've seen, with the fog on the water and just the terrain around it. Like, it is really nice. Very cool to look at. Oh, this train rolling through right here looks almost fake. Like something you'd see at a train builder's basement, you know. There's a little bit of opening over here to the right. Yeah, that was cool watching it come around the bend up there. Yeah, this morning's just been awesome. Like, really enjoying this experience today. So I have aches and pains all over my body, blisters all over my hands, my heels are killing me. Like, pain is like pretty high on the chart, but man, my spirits are way up. So, all right, this train's loud and I gotta paddle. The fog is set in. I can actually see better through the camera than I can in real life. Yeah. Pretty cool. I'm not averaging, but I'm able to go over 7 miles an hour. Like, this section is so fast. All right, there's a checkpoint right up here, a paddle stop. It just so happens that I need to turn off my nav lights at 7 o'clock in the morning. That's like perfect timing. I'm just gonna roll up, have them push my buttons, and then press on again. I just need my nav lights turned off.
Bigger I've seen since I've been here this time.
Yeah, there's one other one, a sea wind. Yeah, there's a little button on the end. It'll go to flash and then it'll go off. Yeah. 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 Yeah, you just you twist it, like unscrew it, the top, the white part. Awesome. Alrighty, appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, almost there. said 88 miles. All right. So it's just now 8 o'clock, about 6 till. The last of the fog is burning off, you can see. But man, it was awesome to have that. The sun's pretty high in the sky. You can see it there. And it was awesome to have that thick fog blocking the sun. So it was nice and cool, and that moisture, you know, kept me cool. But I got 31 miles in this morning, which I'm pretty happy with. So it's been so it's been 5 hours, got 31 miles in, so just over 6 miles an hour, and that's the pace that I'm wanting to hold. So we'll see how long I can do that. I know when the heat picks up between like 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock, I'm going to be pretty slow. But yeah, this was a great start to the day. Not 30 miles gone already, so awesome. I don't know if this would show up or not, but there's a helicopter and he's carrying, it looks like a log, like a full tree on the bottom of him. So I think I just figured out what he's doing. That's not a log. I think it's one of those like huge chainsaw things where you can go down and trim all the branches along power lines, or in this case the railroad, just to knock. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's just cutting the trees, doing a little yard work. So that is power lines, not a train track, but pretty neat. But yeah, you see the trees moving while it's chewing them up. Oh, that was pretty entertaining. I don't know if I've really pointed this out earlier, but on this tree there's a white sign that says 99 on it. That's a mile marker for how many miles it is to St. Louis. So that's a river mile marker sign. When I started, those were in the like 360 range. So it's been, watching those drop has been awesome. But to see a double-digit sign, man, that feels really good, knowing that less than 100 miles. But I think I'm gonna have my Dad and stepmom meet me at New Haven to get some ice, because I'll be getting there around 1 o'clock, and that's when I'm going to want to cool down a little bit. So, all right, pressing on. This is pretty interesting. There's a couple wing dikes that are just under the water surface, so it really stirs up this whole area. Makes it feel like a golf on a calm day. But you can see on the screen, maybe, but I'm the yellow dash, and then these are the wing dikes there and there. Yeah, as the whole thing stirred up. I think adding the 5 mile per hour paddle speed on top of the already strong winds makes a pretty impressive breeze. I just hit a pivotal moment in today, and we are at 56 miles, and on the white signs we are 56 miles to the finish line. So this is the halfway point. This was the easy half of the day for sure, because it was cool and then foggy for 6 of the hours, but now the heat of the day is coming. I'm a little nervous about it, but I got my dad and my stepmom going to meet me with ice. So it was much better than the first day. The first day was miserably hot, and I just suffered through it. This time I'm getting ice, so this will smooth things out a little bit. So pretty excited about the ice. And more good news is it's noon, so it took me 9 hours to get to the halfway point. So if it took me 9 more hours, we'd finish at 9 p.m., which would be crazy. We won't, just because the heat's going to slow me down. But if I could maintain the pace, finish at 9 o'clock, right as the sun's going down. That'd be cool, sunset finish. All right. So New Haven boat ramp is right up here. That's where we're supposed to meet them. I don't see, normally there's like a MR 340 sign or something that I could see, but just have to play this one by ear. I don't see anybody.
Yeah, I saw the silos. I thought this was it, but I see the MR340 sign right down there. Perfect. All right. Got the bells and whistles for New Haven. Just gotta get in here without running into all these log jams.
We're at New Haven.
Where are we? That's my question.
I've been here about 20 minutes.
Well, actually, what you said was 1 o'clock, and it's not 1 o'clock yet. So you were ahead of schedule.
So it's always your fault, dude.
That's right.
Love you. Be safe.
Thank you anyway.
Love you. Does he have plenty of water?
Yes.
He's got a whole bag of ice, 50 miles. He'll just drink that.
Well, that's kind of our
that was
idea.
the idea.
It was like,
Let it drip on him or something.
All right, so just left the boat ramp. My dad and Peg brought a bag of ice and some McDonald's. So now I just got to transfer the ice and eat a little bit. There's 3 boats that passed me while I was up there. So I lost time real fast. So time to do catch up. How many kayakers can take a full bag of ice, 2 Gatorades, a 4-liter bag of water, and a McDonald's to-go meal all in their cockpit? And I got tons of room in here still. This boat's awesome. It really is like a motorhome. As this ice is melting, I'm taking the sponge and soaking up all the water. It's ice cold. Oh man, that feels so good. Yeah, it's mid 90s and just baking sun. Like, it is so hot. This is how I'm gonna survive right here. But yeah, quick update. It's almost 3 o'clock. We're at 73 miles and feeling pretty good. That ice is game changer. So the MR340 is just a brutal push of your wills and how much you can like suppress your suffrage. And yeah, that ice definitely helps out a ton. So yeah, this is one of the checkpoints. But yeah, this is that same town. Look how cool that is. Must have a brick manufacturing plant nearby because everything's brick. I like it. I like that style. American flags waving in the breeze. Very nice. I'm not gonna stop here. Pressing on. This tandem canoe right here, I passed them earlier, and they passed me when I was getting the food. When I was at the last checkpoint, they passed me. So I've been trying to catch up to them. Been good motivation, but I've been zoned out for like, I don't know, it's coming up on 4. So I was in my own little world for over an hour, just beating the strokes in, just trying to catch up to them. But I've really closed the gap, so I'm gonna do it again. I think I can pass them by 5. I think so. Let's see. It looks like they're bailing the water out. I don't know if they sprung a leak. Yeah, they made it easy to catch up. One of the guys in the canoe, and I was passing him, just chatting, and he said he just checked the weather, and it said that it was 94 degrees out here. So that's 94 degrees ambient temperature, and we're just out in it, getting baked. So that's why it's so crucial to have, like, this bag of ice was a lifesaver for me. Well, not really a lifesaver, but a game changer. I was able to push a lot harder because of it. All right. Passing mile marker 62, so doing pretty good. There's another green can, buoy marker. They don't have any lights on them. They're barely out of the water. It just seems like a hazard. This big factory's cool. I don't know what they do here. A bunch of water pumping out. I wonder if that's cooling water or what they use that for. Got to see a waterfall in Missouri. Up ahead is Klondike. That's the last spot to get out before the final finish line. So once I pass that, we're good to go. But there is a barge coming. Looks like just the
the tug that's coming up the river. There's no barge attached to it. Still has a good wake off it though. Yeah, pushing a lot of water in the front. Get a little wave coming out from the back. That looks pretty easy to get to too. Yeah, that's the last one, Klondike. Next stop, the finish line. Yeah, it's currently 4:40 with 85 miles down. So, I mean, we still have a little bit of a ways, but we're doing good. I've been plugging away chasing this guy down forever, and that's fit over 67 in the Kruger Seawind. That's funny. Wow, he's got an incredible pace. Yeah, we're only a couple miles from the finish. Well, like 20 miles from the finish, and I'm just now catching up to him. That guy's steady. I've been trying to catch you for a long time. So how about this? We're getting the sunset finish after all. That's awesome. We got just a mile to go and then it's right up here. Oh my gosh, I see the MR 340 flag. The finish is right there. Oh, that's awesome. Straight ahead under the bridge. Oh, it's still probably 10 minutes away. But man, we're close. It's like a mirage that keeps getting further and further away. I feel close and then I feel far away, and then I feel close and then I feel far away. Thank you, thank you. Woo! That was awesome. All right.
Is this your first time?
Yeah, it was my first.
Well,
Yeah.
now you're a veteran.
Yeah, thank you. Let's see how easily I can get out of this thing. 100 and something miles.
Watch those rocks.
Okay,
You
yeah,
go
I'm
up a
good.
little more.
I'm good, I'm good.
I got you, Todd.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job.
That's awesome. Oh, thank you.
Done it.
Yeah, love you. Then there's one more right behind me too. Oh, there he is right there. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I got your wheels right over there.
Thanks. I heard you had to bail. Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, those are the guys that were in line right behind me when we were doing our sign in. Yeah. Yeah, when I was coming up, it was just before the bridge. I was like, oh, hey, how's it going?
The thing is, everything looks so far away on the screen.
I can't see the screen.
That's because you're filming yourself.